Arnie Peg, you ever heard of that?
No.
So it is legit. You go up to
Is it a sex club?
Nah.
Weird.
But I do be loving putting my tongue on the bottom of that bag.
Dude, just licking it.
And then years later, my mum told me that I didn't do it. She colored it in.
No way. I didn't really mean for this to happen, but here we are.
It's very funny.
Welcome to Bill and Dyl, the podcast where two guys talk first, think later.
Whoa, we are back for another week. I am the titular Billy. Joining me is... Speak. I give you permission to speak.
The only. The man, the myth, the legend. MC Dilla Dollar, still making them bitches holler.
The big chuffer.
Wallabies in my backyard.
Hey!
Whoa!
Hey!
Hey! That's Mikey.
That's our new soundboard.
Inappropriate.
It's the best. Guys, we're up a bit late. This part's our bedtime. It is a school night.
It's still after dark.
We're still recording.
Getting a bit silly.
Getting a bit silly.
Silly Billy.
How have we been since the last time we recorded?
Did you know?
Good. Different shirt. What? Go.
My dad calls you Silly Billy.
Does he?
Behind your back.
What a coward.
Now
Ash.
how's Silly Billy?
Fucking Ash.
Yeah.
Inappropriate.
Mate, very, very inappropriate. Nah, I love that guy. And then we just found out your mum's following us on Instagram, so we have to tone it down.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, nah. Amp it up. She just found out what a mooding is.
Oh, my God.
Like it or leave it. You know, like I was talking about little hippos? Get out of here. Wrong podcast, brothers.
It's edgy.
It's edgy.
Yeah.
Even though mooding is rounded smooth.
Yeah.
And very wet.
He's so wet.
Fucking cheese of wet. But
High moisture
yeah,
content.
fuck it. I know this is not the Moodang podcast. This is the Bill and Dyl podcast, where we try not to think of our lives before we met Moodang.
So a lot's happened.
A lot's happened.
We did a podcast at a skate park. What the hell?
Yeah, we did do that. Fuck. That was really cool. That was I didn't know how that was gonna go.
Me either.
Yeah, like
A lot of variables, to be honest.
Like Sarah
Like the
and
sound,
the
like kids
sound.
skating. We're on top of a giant
children
ramp.
were what I was picturing.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was picturing actually going there. It could have been anything. It could have been.
I think I'm pretty pumped on it though. I think that could be the beginning of something we could do in the future, like
Dude.
go to events, do
Yeah. It's
podcasts,
fucking sick.
interview people on the street.
One thing that I fucking thought was awesome was fucking kids skating. Like they're fucking so much better than when we were kids.
I know.
Like I was I felt like I should have got cancelled, but like fucking I went up and I was watching the vert.
Yeah.
And these kids were so fucking tiny.
Yeah.
Were so tiny. And then there was a girl standing up on the fucking ramp and there was no parents there or anything.
Yeah.
And it was on the vert. The vert was like back in the day, if you drop the vert, you're pro.
Yeah, that's,
Right,
like
but
what
I'm
you,
like,
that's what you claim.
You'd drop the vert, send your video to Snap Ahead, the old clothing store in Cranbourne.
Yeah.
Hope for that spono.
Yeah.
Then you get as many fucking long sleeve rip curl shirts as you fucking heart desire. But this girl was standing there and she's dressed up as it, and she's like hesitant. And I'm like, I haven't seen her drop the ramp once or anything like that. And I'm like, do I have to be the only adult here? Do I have to be like, hey, you know, if you're not ready for that, like you don't have to do it.
Dude, my first thought was like you were going to tell her like it would do it.
Yeah, no.
It likes scary things.
I'm kind of like an adult now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I try to be.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
And so tell me.
Since the last episode, I try to be a bit more of an adult.
And what are you doing to... I mean, you sent me a video of you cooking the other day for Sarah. That's pretty inspirational.
Yeah, that was pretty...
You're in a run club.
No, I'm not.
You joined Scientology. I don't know what else is outlawed.
I'm joining a club where you want to run with the runs, as we said last time.
Yeah, that's gross.
People, please just keep writing in. Oh, no. Sorry. I don't even know what we've had to say out yet. I might be talking about a future topic. Love yous. I don't know, mate. It's late. I'm that sleep deprived. I'm seeing the future.
You're having nightmares? Look at your shirt.
Yeah. Dos Freddy. I don't know what. I think this is German. Elm Streetio Cabano. I don't know. Anyway, but this little girl was up on the ramp and I'm like, do I have to say something? But then there was a part of me too. It was just like, it would be sick to see. Just
And so did she do it?
she fucking did it.
Sick.
And like did it like she does it all the time. Like kids would come up to me and I'll be interviewing them, and I'm like, "How long you been skating for?" They're like, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then they're doing flips. I'm like, that's fucking lying. You're just lying, little child.
No, I think they just got more talent than we did when we were
Nah,
their age.
they're lying. They're lying. They're teaching the youth to lie.
That's the funniest joke, lying.
Lying is
Yeah.
the funniest joke. Put that on a shirt.
Inappropriate.
But yeah, no, it was cool. It was cool to see everybody skating. And yeah, fucking awesome.
Do you guys like the skate content, mountain board stuff? Like, do you want to see like us go to more skate events?
I'm sure they do.
Comic Con?
I can hear. Oh, Comic Con. What a place to go to.
Yeah,
Not much
comical.
skating going on there.
Not much
Yeah.
skating.
We could be the skaters at Comic Con though.
We could.
You could get your buddy skateboard out from the dusty depths of the shed.
Still got a photo of you on
Tony
it.
Hawk cosplay.
No, I think some kids got it now. I don't know. Tony Hawk cosplay. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Get some feathers.
Captain Feathers.
Get a beak. I don't know. What's that guy looking like these days? But yeah, fuck. Shed content. That was great. That was fun. I went there expecting not a lot. Just like, I'm like, this could be an absolute shit show. And it visually looked good. It audibly sounded great. And I'm sure there's no backlash of stuff I said because I can't remember.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they let you there with so many kids with your court holder.
With my with my past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my check-in past. Yeah, no. I'm alright.
Dill mustn't have cleared that with the head office of the shed.
I
No.
didn't actually mention you
Just
were
sort of
coming.
snuck that through the back
Nah,
door.
I'm known there under William. And they go, no, Billy's coming.
Oh,
That's how I can get
that
in.
dreaded Billy.
That's how I can get in. But what else you been up to, Dill?
Well, it was my birthday on the weekend.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm kind of looking like a fucking heroin addict with all these scabs on me from fucking the mosquitoes that ate me
Dude,
alive
me
at your
too.
thing. Fucking
Every
killed
time I
me.
mow the lawns out there, I get annihilated.
Yeah,
I
this-
never get bitten, and it's like something in the grass here.
Yeah, it's long grass. But I legit look like I'm fucking the Prodigy smacky bitch up. I look fucked. I look crook as. But yeah, no, I don't know. I hate the skaters. I hate them. I hate them so much. But yeah, I had an
It's gonna be
awesome
okay.
time coming down, having our beer with my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you know they're your true friends because I only had one beer. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's enough, sir.
Wow, you're such an adult, like you said.
I'm
prior
trying.
To
I'm
this
trying.
Topic.
I'm trying. I'll have a break off the beers,
Yeah.
but then
And
when
then
I
get on the bongs.
no, that's you, big chuff.
I don't think so.
That's you, big chuff.
I don't think so.
I
Mate.
haven't had the devil's lettuce in me in fucking
You got a bloody Gatorade bottle over there. I was like, what are you saving that for, pal?
for my runs.
Hey, let's not dive too far into this topic yet because
go.
Let's
Let's just give it the tip.
We're going to introduce a new topic with a beautiful new theme song
Yep, the theme song.
right now. Yeah, well, just like I suspected, a beautiful theme
Yeah,
song.
that was definitely not the yeahs.
Yeah,
And they come with the na-na-nas.
yeah.
I don't know. That was such a good song. I loved it all. And the guitar solo. Fucking
I can't believe Al did
the
the guitar
original
solo.
guitar solo that
Yeah.
you wrote. Oh,
Anyway, let's dive into this new section, Al.
this is called Yeah Nah with Al.
That's pretty good. I like that. We'll run with that. Yeah, no. So we
What's the Yenar about, Al?
yeah, no, it's all about just village hoits. That was just going off in the mentions, in the DMs, in the pigeon carrier pigeon mails and all that sort of stuff.
That's it. Snail mail, all that stuff. Hoyts is
yeah.
winning still, isn't it?
So we figured might as well just ride the wave and just see what the algos do for us.
That's it. It's always us versus them. That's what's going on at the
Yeah.
moment.
If you're not playing the game's playing you.
It's time to play the game.
That's very good. All right,
So-
let's play it.
So we chucked, we'll start off with one of Billy's favourite things, long black versus one of my favourite things, good oat latte, maybe even a soy latte if I'm feeling a bit
mate.
fruity.
Oh, little soy boy.
I learned to drink black coffee because when I was an apprentice, like I was really just running on fumes majority of the time. Being fully depressed that no chicks want to talk to you anymore because they don't see you at school, but you're making more money than everybody. Then you make an absolute ass of yourself at the parties. You're like, I'm not going to say that. But like you'd be depressed. And I'm like, man, I'd go into the smoko shed and I'd make a coffee. And then one guy that said to me, he says like, there's not always going to be milk in the shed. And like it legit sat with me, and I learnt to drink black coffee, and then I just never turned back. And I love black coffee. Like I'll try like a milk one, that if it's like a oak with fucking Smarties in it or whatever. They're trying to chocolate oat milk with dare have Skittlebrow or something going on. I'll try it once, but like, nah, coffee just has to be fucking coffee and water.
Yeah.
That's what I reckon.
Yeah, I mean, I worked in coffee shops for years and years and years, and I drank every single coffee there is under the sun. And I had quite the reputation in my coffee shop days of being the Triple B.
Yeah.
Do you know what the Triple B is?
Triple B, no.
The best barista in Beaconsfield.
Oh, yeah, which is what we're talking about. I remember I went to, you were doing the combi, you had a combi van one.
Yeah.
And I had a rare Saturday off and I went down there and I would get nothing, I would have no more fun than absolutely just shit canning something Dill was doing.
Yeah.
With coffee and that. And I drank his coffee and it was genuinely good. And I had to say, oh, this is genuinely good. Where I really came here to shit on it. This is genuinely good. But like there is some burdens with the long black though. Like I can get them and it's just fucking lava. Like it is an
dude,
actual
you gotta
weapon.
get a dash of cold water in there every time.
And then I remember my dad told me, he goes, oh, that's because I'll teach you how to really drink it. I'm like, how are you going to teach me to really drink it, Dad?
He grinded up some coffee beans and just snorted it.
I go, yeah, I get him to put a little bit of cold water. He's like, cold water? I don't have all day like you do just to let it go off.
Nah, you got to do cold water.
Some, like with work, I'll boil it in the morning, put it on the windowsill. That could last me all day.
Yeah.
But now I try to go iced. Ice is the way I want to. I want to slam it out fast.
Nah, I still need the hot.
I love
it's
the
like
ice.
it really just hits.
I love it. Sometimes if you really, this is a little cheeky tip. If you boys want to take your iced coffee drinking to the next level, all year long you drink it.
Yeah.
I remember some guy was like, "Yeah, cold brew is really good. I love making cold brew. They got cold brew is really good in the summer." I'm like, "It's good now, brother.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good now. Take the lid off of it. Get your lips in there. Get cold. It's like doing a fucking cold plunge first thing in the morning whilst driving a car.
Yeah, that's pretty epic.
The best. It's the best. But yeah,
my whole thing is like, after working in cafes forever, like, you're not a real coffee drinker if you're diluting the coffee with milk or sugar or vanilla syrup bullshit. If you're a fucking real coffee connoisseur, you're drinking either espresso or long black. If you're drinking anything other than that, you ain't got no idea.
What about a piccolo?
Piccolo, I can do a piccolo. Or a macchiato. Macchiato is pretty dank.
I like,
I've been getting on the piccolos lately.
A little pick.
That's like
Really?
the second coffee of the day is a piccolo.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
A little special treat.
How many we hitting? How many coffees you hitting?
Dude, I see a naturopath, right? And they made me cut down to one coffee a day.
Fuck off.
And I had the worst headache for like a week straight. And now I did that for like a couple of months, maybe 6 months. And now I'm just like off the rails again. I'm having like 4.
Yeah, fuck them. What do they know? I was drink 2 before I get to work. When I used to be an apprentice, I used to drink like a liter, like a legit liter of V before 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
And then like I'd hear one of the radio
If you're listening to this and you're drinking energy drinks, you need to quit that shit.
Yeah, you got to get rid of it. But don't get me wrong. I will have maybe once every 6 months. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's have a little Red Bull.
Yeah.
It gives you wings, brother.
I mean, if you want to get wings, you could probably drink a Red Bull.
I'll tell you how snobby I've gone with the coffee. Sarah taken me, my girlfriend has taken me to a place called Auntie Peg's. You ever heard of that?
No.
So it is legit. You go up to...
Is it a sex club?
Nah.
Weird.
That's Arnie's at Peg.
I missed the...
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, Auntie Peg's is a... You go up to a bar and they give you a little card and then you pick what... They have cold brew on tap. A lot of places have cold brew on tap, which is fucking great. I don't know how it works. It looks like it's Guinness, and it's like moving like bubbles and shit. I don't know how they do it. It's fucking great. But you'll order a coffee and they'll give you a card And then I don't know what Sarah did, but she must have told him that I was special needs or something because the guy's like, do you want to have a tour out
I
the
don't
back?
think you told him, man. I think they just
maybe they go, do you want me to take your boyfriend out the back and show him the beans? And I'm like, yeah. And I went out the back and then he's just like, have a sniff of this. And then he's just like, what does it smell like to you? And then I go, anchovies. And he's like, not fruit? I go, nah, anchovies. He's like, well, this one's like a fruit base. And like, I do not have my sniffers on the fritz for that kind of stuff. I can smell a fart, but coffee, I can't really tell the difference. But like,
you realize you're devaluing everything you just said.
Yeah, I know, but like,
validating.
I just want coffee.
That's okay.
I just want coffee that tastes like real coffee.
Boy. You can have anything you want.
That's it. But yeah, all right.
All right, Alex, next one.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, sorry, you drink it with milk.
Fuck you guys.
Yuck, that is a nah from
He'll
me.
learn one
Milk's
day.
a nah.
It's fine.
Coffee's a yeah.
Fucking losers. Next one up. Bunnings snag. Onion sidebar. Onions under or on top?
Of snags.
Oh, snacks.
Hey, if you're not from Australia, a snag is a sausage in bread. And it's a very Australian thing.
Yeah, it's not a
But
hot dog.
there's this hardware store called Bunnings.
Home Depot.
Yeah, it's like Home Depot. And their big thing is every Sunday they have a sausage sizzle in the car park.
Saturday as well, isn't it?
And
Yep.
Saturday.
Yeah.
It's a big deal in Australia.
My mate found out that on a Wednesdays at somewhere they do like free bacon egg rolls and like they're good bacon egg
Yeah, on
rolls.
Friday.
Oh,
Cows
there-
Pass.
Yeah, there's one in I can't remember where I was. Bayswater. It was a Wednesday.
Yeah, I think that's my competitor.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
The B word.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Anyway, so
Yeah,
Bunnings
we're-
snag with your choice of onions on top or at the bottom versus a servo pie and or sausage roll.
Well, Sarah reckons I eat 50 pies a week. She's like, that's all you tradies eat is fucking pies every morning.
Stereotype. How does that make you feel?
Well, bad because
It's true.
yeah, I try my hardest not to do it.
Yeah.
I try my hardest not to just.
Hey, as long as you're trying, big boy.
I'm like, if that's what they think I am, that's what I'm going to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
But get a traveller. I am travelling
Yeah.
to work.
Yeah. I mean, it makes
It
sense.
makes sense. I'm like, man, I'm sick of these round pies. I can't be on the move with a round pie. It needs to be narrow.
Yeah.
And I want to pay the same price for less pie.
Yeah.
Fit it in your gullet in like one.
That's it.
Transaction.
Yeah, get it right back.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that's a flattering clip that I'm in.
Especially with that giant microphone. So, what is
yeah.
it?
So I'm
Bunnings
gonna have
snag.
to go Bunnings snag because Bunnings snag would be a Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like I'm probably knocked off, so I'm in a fucking sweet ass mood.
Yeah.
Feel like I'm supporting the local community and not Big 4/20.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd rather give the fucking. I remember one time there was it was at Masters, and they were doing one, and that it was like for the Kelpie Club. And I go, so these are made out of Kelpie. And they're like, no. I'm like, this Kelpie dog's pretty good. And she's like, no, they're not made out of Kelpie. It's for the club. I'm like, oh, silly me.
Silly dumb.
Silly me. Should have put it on the sign.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Well, I think I'd have to agree. You roll up to Bunnings Saturday morning, Sunday morning. You're like, fuck, I'm back at Bunnings again. But you get out of the driver's side door in your car and you're walking towards Bunnings and you just get the smell. The smell is what gets you. Single-handedly, the smell of onion and meat burning on the grill. You're like, fuck me, I've got no choice. Boom, $2.50, bang. You don't get the same experience at the servo. All you
Yeah.
get is diesel fumes at the servo.
Yeah, and then
Do you get sucked into 2-for-1 deals at the servo?
yeah, I really do.
Like 2
Boss cans.
boss cans for $7.50 or whatever
Yeah,
it is?
you know how you said I could go a coffee and I go, I'll get a boss can in the car.
Yeah.
The chick would double up boss.
Yeah.
Have a hey boss.
All right, Alex, number 3.
Number
I'm
3.
still going about Bunnings.
I know, but we're moving you on here. Number 3.
I'm going Bunnings.
So this one's sort of like a in-brand fight here. You go pick your allegiance, whether you're team green or team purple.
Yeah.
Barbecue shapes versus pizza shapes.
Oh, man. I have a friend. I have a friend that thinks barbecue shapes are too spicy.
I used to think that when I was in primary school. I hated them.
Really?
I had the little snack pack pizza shapes in my in my lunch for like.
Could you just
My whole
imagine Alex in primary school? He'd be the cutest little boy.
I've got my background on my phone is Alex.
Really? Can we put it on the screen?
Yeah.
Alex is like, edit it out quick.
Yeah, I'll show you the photo. It's fucking the best photo of Alex.
Pretty sure I was eating barbecue shapes in that photo.
No,
That's why my
really?
face is like that.
You're eating unadulterated cheesel, mate.
Cheesel.
Cheesel. Yeah, if I go...
Just for context, barbecue shapes are like a, I don't know, like a savory chip sort of thing, but not quite a chip. Oh yeah, that's beautiful stuff. He's got something in his mouth.
Yeah,
he looks
cheesel.
demonic.
Cheesel.
He looks demonic.
That's epic.
I love it. Can you eat cheesel's vegan?
Nah.
No. It's the cheese.
Yeah. It's in the name, brother.
It's in the name.
So what do you got?
Barbecue shapes and pizza shapes. When I was a child, I was more of a pizza shaped boy. But I do be loving putting my tongue in the bottom of that bag.
Dude, just licking it. And then
Yeah.
you're holding the bag up like this and it's going in your eyes a little bit, but
love
you're like,
it.
fuck it, who
Love
cares?
it.
I'm getting the bottom.
Get it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go. I'm going to barbecue shapes because they're gluten free, and I've been
Responsible.
been eating a few of them.
You really are plus 30.
Barbecue's vegan as well. Pizza's not.
Oh
Really? What do they put in pizza? Salami?
yeah. What flavor is barbecue too? Like it doesn't taste like the sauce.
Yeah.
It just tastes red.
It does taste
It
red.
should be called red, but it's in green box. Figure that. Save that for. Cut that out. I want that in my stand-ups. Put your October. Why is barbecue shapes red when they should be? Yep. No, save it. So I'll work that on.
I agree.
Next one.
At the end of the day,
What
I
are you
think.
going? We didn't. Did I?
Oh, thanks for asking, Bill.
I just said what I thought of. Then I'm like, next.
It's all about me.
This is the Bill show.
Bill.
Hey! Inappropriate.
Hey, what are you doing?
I think if you ain't having barbecue shapes and you're having pizza shapes, you're deranged. You're
You're
absolutely
deranged.
psychopathic.
That's
like,
it.
why would you choose anything else
Probably got
other
no
than
taste buds as well.
You've cut your tongue off. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry for your loss of your tongue, but
That's it. You lost tongue privileges.
yeah,
Get that out of
you
here.
don't even eat it at this point.
Yeah, that'd be like.
Swallow
Remember
those
them?
fucking things whole.
You remember them extra dry ads where the tongue gets out of your mouth and
Yeah.
goes on the road? It just doesn't come back.
Nah,
It just keeps
went out for
going.
a pack of ciggies and never
Just
returned.
comes back. Fuck, I miss ciggies.
All right, last one, Al. What do we got?
No, I
Two
think
more,
it's two
two
more.
more.
It's not a two more.
Okay,
We
I
got
was just trying to wrap it up.
another.
What are you gonna be?
I reckon. Gee whiz. We've got. These are the same brand again, aren't they? Freddo and Caramello Koala.
Yeah, whoever wins the big corporate dog wins at the end of the day. Cadbury.
Yep.
Are they? All right. Can you do me a quick Google, Al? Do we actually got internet out here?
Yeah.
What costs more?
I reckon they're the same because they always go on the same.
Oh,
You know the shelf near the checkout.
Dude,
Yeah.
I had a Yowie the other day.
dude,
Remember Yowies?
There's footy Yowies. So you get a Yowie and it's wearing a footy jumper, and I'm too scared that I'm gonna get into a hole where I'm eating nothing but Yowies to get that Essendon Yowie.
They taste so good.
I won a the full set of the first gen Yowies
Yeah,
in a colouring competition.
that's sick.
And then years later, my mum told me that I didn't do it. She coloured it in.
No way.
Put my name on it.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, I had all the Yowies. It was cool. Got no chocolate though. Like they all just come
That
separately.
just sums up everything about you in
Yeah,
that
I
single
know.
sentence.
And I lived off this thing. I'm like, the Yowies really dig my colouring. They dig my mum's colouring in. All right, so Al's got this coming up now.
They're $1 each.
Wolves.
Damn.
What
Confirmed.
kind of battler's getting one? Is that a big
Dude.
one?
No, that's a small one.
Do you remember the big ones? Do they still do the big ones?
Yeah, the big ones are dope.
Yeah, big ones were sick.
Do they still do that?
Well, when you really break it down, to be honest, Bill, like a caramello koala and a frog are essentially the same thing, but the biggest difference is the caramello koala has caramello in the middle of it, and
It's in the
the
name.
frog has frog.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Frog is frog.
The 35 grammer is the big one.
There is a big one. Is there a big
Or
frog?
50 cents extra for the big dog.
$1.50.
Is there a big frog?
Big dog frog.
So I do a thing called Movie Club, and last night we watched the movie Mother. Pretty good if you've never seen it, guys. I enjoyed it. Very cryptic and cool and spooky. But I did put my foot in it, and we're cooking dinner next time. And I said, I'll make everybody frog in the pond. And then Sarah's like, you don't know how to make jelly. And I'm pretty sure I can do it.
Joke's on you. You can buy jelly cups from the supermarket.
Yeah, joke's on you, Sarah. If
Isn't
you
it
hear
just like
this later-
water and you put it in in the fridge or something?
Yeah, something like that. I'll do a video. I'll make a video of me making frog in the pond. That'll be the content.
Dude, I got the ick from Frog in the Pond, from jelly.
Ick.
Yeah, I had my appendix removed and they gave me jelly the whole time of the operation and it turned me off forever.
Oh, really?
Never gone back.
Fuck, that's bad.
Yeah.
I haven't had jelly in a while. Can you have jelly?
Yeah, I had some jelly a month ago when I got my wisdom teeth out.
Yeah, how was that?
Delicious.
Good?
Yeah.
Fuck, I
Yeah.
love jelly.
Yep.
Jelly rocks.
Hospital
It was
food.
good.
Dude, we're hitting frog in the pond. Last time, I'll bring some frogs. Next time we do that,
They're going in the pond.
they're going in the pond. I'm bringing them.
Do you reckon that's a uniquely Australian thing, Frog in the Pond?
Frog in the pond. Yeah. Do you know what I was going to do? I was going to do my creation is going to be frog in the pond, and it's going to be a log, and the log's going to be a flake.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty good.
How
Eh?
good are flakes?
Dude, so good.
Do you know, like, hopefully my nutritionist is not listening to this right now, but caramel, what are they called? Caramel 12 bites.
Ooh, yeah.
Very niche, very delicious.
The little packet ones?
Yeah.
Chuck that in the freezer.
Yeah. Oh,
Freezer chocolate. Is that on the list, Alf? Chocolate in the freezer or not?
Bit psycho.
Yeah. Oh,
I think on a hot day, I think it's good.
yeah.
Nah, fridge is enough.
Oh, freezer. Sorry, my apologies. Fridge. Definitely fridge.
I love
Freezer,
fridge.
like break your teeth
Fucking
off,
hell.
right?
I love it.
I don't know if you'd be able to chew it if it's in the freezer.
It's like a little suck. You got to suck it off.
I get through. To a sharpened point.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm not sucking on no chocolate off, mate. I'm just
Yeah,
going.
mate, let's
Do you
bring
really-
this baby home.
Let's bring this baby home
All
with. Do you put the sauce in the fridge or in the cupboard? Let's answer this side question real quick. What do you do?
We got one for... Oh,
Yeah, I put it in the cupboard. I'm
Yeah,
not
cupboard.
a fridge man. What do you do?
Yeah, cupboard.
It's settled.
pretty sure that's the recommended settings on the back of the...
Apparently, someone showed me. He said fridge. Okay, this looks like it's a hack job. Looks like you printed off your
Oh.
own label.
I've seen it in the fridge before.
I've seen it in the fridge, and then
Yeah.
I instantly walk out.
Changes the taste.
I go, oh, excuse me, I got to go toilet, and then I reverse kangaroo in there. Fucking, I do an upper decker. I shit in the button stall part, then I'm out.
I think Alex has vomited on the side of the decks over there. All right, Alex, give us the last one, baby.
This one's for Bill. Specifically, what ceiling sander do you prefer?
Oh, ceiling
Makita,
sander.
Ryobi, or Milwaukee?
Oh,
I don't think any of them have a ceiling sander.
No, Makita does.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been brave enough to try it. So Makita, I love Makita, but Makita also, this is tool talk. Play my tool theme. Thanks, Al. Makita, I love them because they were like the first collated gun, which is big in my trade, which is like just a gun that feeds the screws through. I remember I showed Dyl once and he was like, fuck, I need one of these.
Yeah, that was impressive for you.
But like, it's just screws in a strip. Like,
Yeah.
it costs way too much for what you'd use it for. But anyway, but then other tools are better. Like all their impact drivers and shit with Milwaukee is better. But I was born in, so I've been born to follow a shit footy team. Like
Yeah.
I've been born into it. I can't fucking back
Can't
out
back
now.
out.
I had all my tools stolen this year, and I still went back to Makita. Like there was no reason for me to come back. I had nothing. I could have started again in any trade, and I picked Makita.
What do you think
again.
of DeWalt? I worked for someone a while ago who had all DeWalt tools, and they weren't shit.
Yeah, I've heard some people say DeWalt's
In
real
America, DeWalt's
shit. Yeah,
huge.
massive.
Yeah.
I've seen that. They have like stock
I
cars.
think
and
they
shit.
have more like farm tools.
I was
like
going to say, I got DeWalt. Mine were hand-me-downs from my dad.
yeah, and
dad
they
tool
still
for
go.
sure.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah,
dad
they go
hand,
hard.
hand down tool where like
What would you say the shittest tool is? Brand.
for Ryobi. But then again,
What's
like,
that red one? The red one at
Zito.
Ozito.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's like the.
I did work in the Zito factory, and down in Dandenong, and they were testing out a drill, and it's like they got to get like they have to do it. It's like it can last so many hours. But it's like, so they just get a bucket. Like I'm thinking like it's going to be like a machine holding a gun and all this. It's just a bucket of mud. and a zip tie around the trigger, and they just put it at the back so I don't have to hear it. And then it's just a fucking drill just going in the back until it dies. And like, yeah, it's been 48 hours, it's a flat stick. And then like I think it's still going, and it's just like that's how they do their tests. So I'm like, yeah, all right, sick. And they're like, how's the Makita gun? I'm like, really good, really good. I've never. I won't change, but yeah, I'll go Makita.
Even though you just said you probably will change, but
I wanted to, but I can't. I just can't. I just don't
He's
got
stuck
it
in
in
his ways.
yeah.
You're Makita, aren't you? Do?
Yeah, Makita.
Yeah. What are you, Al? Oh,
DeWalt.
DeWalt. Oh, I like DeWalt. But the only thing about DeWalt, I see a lot of videos on Instagram of like drills versing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And DeWalts are usually getting torn apart,
Mm.
which is not a good sign.
Should we do a test?
Yeah. Alex can
Yeah.
get us some drills. Yeah, but if mine gets torn apart, I'll be fucking
Just say it got stolen again and get a payout.
Yeah, I'll
Insurance payout.
I'll talk to the guy that bought the new one.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
But guys, that was yeah, nah.
You know.
These guys wanted to wrap it up, but play the theme out.
We'll play without protection. All right. So,
What are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about skimboarding. I don't know why we're wrapping it up now.
my new skimboard obsession.
Oh, dude, the skimboard. Yeah, well, it really
I didn't really mean for this to happen, but here we are.
is very funny. It's very funny. So, you know, we have known each other for, I don't know, years.
Yeah.
Skimboarding has come up never.
Yeah.
Starting this pod, I think it's just been a gateway for you to start skimboarding. You got a custom skimboard out there.
True.
I rocked up the other day, and you've got multiple skimboards.
Yeah.
He'd be skimming, bro.
I don't even know where I got them all from. They just
you keep
appeared.
saying, I found them under me bed.
Yeah.
But it's not
It's the law of
fair.
attraction, Bill. You know, you
Skimboard
speak
fairy.
things into existence, and I received skimboards.
But yeah, so Dill's been filming some hot skimboard content. I was coming over, but I had to go buy a gremlin.
It was my fucking birthday, and Bill arrived 6 hours late.
With a gremlin, though.
He didn't even bring the gremlin.
Yeah, I'll take a photo of I took a photo of my son. I don't know what I've called him yet, but I put a hat on him, and then I was
If anyone has a suggestion for the name of Billy's gremlin, leave it in the comments. I'm thinking cocksucker.
No, don't call him that. That's my son. That's my boy.
Bastard child.
Yeah, I put a hat on him. He just looked at me.
Oh my God.
It scared the fuck out of me. I said that to the boys later. To put up in the thing.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
long story short, I had a little get together for my birthday party here at the block where the podcast is. We've got a bunch of ramps and shit set up, but it was a super hot day, so we were meant to skate and have fun. But you know, the skimboard came out,
It was too hard.
the slip and slide came out, the hose came out, and then one thing led to another. This is what happened.
Hey guys, whatever we were just fucking talking about on the podcast probably sucked compared to what we're about to do right now. Today is my birthday, and we're skimboarding. That's right, we're about to go down the quarter pipe on the skimboard. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll just work out. So to give you guys a little context, it was a super hot day, and we actually had planned to skate all the ramps outside, but it was so hot no one could really be bothered. So luckily Joel bought a slip and slide down, and we had a bit of a go on the flat ground. It was actually way harder than I thought it would be, because you kind of had to like throw it in a different way than you actually would normal skimboarding. So we did that a couple of times, and then of course, you know, one thing led to another, and the boys were like, all right, we're gonna try and drop in on the quarter pipe. And when I said the boys, I thought we were all going to do it together, but it turned out it was just Joel and I. So Joel set up the slip and slide on the small quarter pipe, covered it in dishwashing liquid, super slippery, and no one really could believe that we were gonna try it. Do you reckon I could do it? I mean, so far when I tested it out, it didn't really go that well.
Yeah, that's only because you lacked the incline and speed.
When you say it like that, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, you've got it.
Thank you so much for believing me on my birthday. Believing in me and believing me. Thank you. So, do you think I can make it down the quarter pipe?
No.
Why? You think you believe in me? Just make sure my dinner doesn't get burnt on the fire. Is there a way I can test it out? So we encountered our first problem. The shape of a skimboard is obviously quite flat, but when you drop in on a skateboard on a quarter pipe, you know, the wheels go down the transition. But with the skimboard, because the board's so flat, it wasn't contouring to the shape of the ramp, if that makes sense at all. So we had to try and figure that out.
I don't know if it's going to make it through the transition. Look at that, it's like above.
Just put your feet real close together. Bail on the skimboard and just
Can you guys give me useful tips that I can apply to this dangerous stunt?
love.
Yeah. What the fuck? I haven't been grabbing this in my hand.
As you can probably tell, everyone had quite a few beers by this point, but the real issue was trying to get the correct water pressure out of the hose.
Oh, you're going the sniper.
Joel tried a few different techniques, but he ended up settling on the classic mist technique.
Oh yeah, good.
So I thought I'd better try and test this thing out. So I climbed up to the top of the quarter pipe and jumped in. It did a bloody awesome penguin slide straight down the transition.
Oh! That was pretty good. That was good.
Once the test run was out of the way, I climbed back up the quarter pipe. It was covered in water, super slippery, but I wasn't sure which way was the best to approach this thing. Should I put my weight forward or should I put my weight back?
Yeah, all the way back.
Oh, well, it needs to skim.
One leg only.
Wait.
A lot of conflicting advice, crowd. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. That was pretty good. Suck a dick, you thought I was going to eat shit.
Yep.
Fuck you.
So like always, I proved the boys wrong and I was ready for my next attempt. This time I wanted to go a little bit further, so I climbed back up the quarter pipe of doom.
I'm going to the play pool at the end.
So learning from all my mistakes, Joel grabbed the skimboard and headed up to the top of the quarter pipe to try his first ever drop in.
Yeah, lean back a tad. Oh, perfect. That was good. Well done. All right, should we go to the big dog? Big dog's kind of gnarly. Big dog's a lot bigger than small dog, yeah. Big dog is heckers.
So this is where things started to get interesting. The small quarter pipe we had been trying to ride down was pretty easy, but as soon as we put the slip and slide on the bigger quarter pipe, I was starting to get pretty nervous because the bigger quarter pipe is probably almost double the size as the smaller quarter pipe, but the bigger quarter pipe is pretty much vertical.
It's so steep. It's a fucking free fall. It's like going down a waterfall in a kayak.
A lot of shit ideas, but this is like, this is bad.
We all need to get together and have a positive manifestation that I'm successful. Thank you. Oh my God, it is actually vert. This is kind of like one of those experiences you have in high school where everyone's like in a circle and they're like chanting, do it. And I'm like, guys, I don't really want to do this at all, but you're all chanting now and I'm fucking locked in. Okay, this is just like, it's just a skateboard drop in, right? I'm on a skateboard and I'm dropping in. If I do this, you guys have to give me 5 stars on Spotify. Okay, 3, 2, 1, easy.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I can't feel my neck, but it's good as.
I may have dislocated every single bone in my body, but I'm gonna try again. I'm feeling confident.
What happened?
I'm breaking it down to the G-forces. Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting my skimboard journey as I approach the second drop-in attempt. I'm walking up the quarter pipe of destiny and approaching the quarter pipe of doom. Probably the scariest thing I've done. Way scarier than the 15-stair handrail I tried to do last weekend and bruised every single bone in my body. All right guys, I'm about to try it in 3, 2, 1, success.
The best part was he said success as he dropped in.
Fuck me sideways.
After 2 heavy slams, I was still so delusional that I thought I could land it on the 3rd attempt. I was so sore, I was in so much pain, but as I climbed back up the ramp, I really thought I could do it.
Okay guys, so we're back on the spine ramp and I've consulted with my engineer friend here, R&D Joel Lee, and he's suggesting that I do a 2-step approach. Because what's happening, jamesreynolds.com.au/legend, is when I'm dropping in, right, I'm dropping in good, but when I'm like going straight, I'm like zipping out. So I think I need to like lean forward and then lean back a smidgen. Can you see how vertical this ramp is? Some would say it's a vert ramp, James. All right, we've got Jaden here. He's applying lubricant to the bottom of the skimboard, a bit of spit, and we're looking great. We're looking great. We've got Joel over here with the side assault. Yeah, we got the super soaked side approach. That's looking great. Yeah, that's good. What did we talk about before? Lean in, lean back. They're ready. Oh, we're getting better. We're getting better. I got so much soap in my mouth. All right, guys, we're approaching our final attempt here on the quarter pipe skimboard world first challenge. This is probably the easiest thing I've ever attempted, and I'm just going to drop in and just make it to the end. After all, Jimmy, it is Scorpio season, and we're all dropping in together as a unified unit. So drop in, lean forward, then at the bottom, lean a little back, but not too much back, okay? Like Brittany. This is the finale, guys. Nail it. Great posture, staying low. Mahalo.
Oh no! It's
Alright, for you guys who were doing audio only, that whack sound you just heard was actually my head smashing the back of the ramp. And then moments later, Jimmy walked up to me trying to get a close-up shot and slipped and fell on his back too. Wait till you see the alternative angle of it. And also, if you're not watching this podcast, you should definitely head over to YouTube or on Spotify and watch the visuals. It's hilarious. Ready? Here it goes.
Mahalo.
oh no! It's tough.
Did you get the second one? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Who won in the battle between Dylan
Quarter pipe.
and Gravity?
I'd like to say Gravity won that one quite convincingly.
You reckon Gravity and hydrodynamics?
Who won out of you two?
I wasn't contending. I was collateral damage.
Alright, that's my debut skimboard slip and slide quarter pipe drop in video. I'm still recovering from it now, but let's go back to the studio and we're going to call Jimmy and hear what he thinks about that faithful November day.
All right. Wow. That was the skimboard
That was
challenge of doom.
Inappropriate.
It was very inappropriate. I think maybe I
Very
should retire
soapy.
from mountain boarding and
I
take
loved you
up
falling
skimboarding.
over and just that big soapy bum.
Oh my God. I was covered in soap from head to toe
It was very
in
funny.
every single orifice.
But we're gonna play the video, one of the videos back, and get one of the boys on that film.
The one, the only, Jimmy Reynolds.
Jimmy.
Hey!
Hello.
Jimmy.
It's Jimmy.
It's Jimmy. How you going, mate?
Good. Is this Bill and Dyl?
It's
This
the
is
both of
Bill-
us together
Yeah,
at
that's
once.
it. That's it.
Like
Bill,
a bad sandwich.
Bill, that Anson and Dill. How you going, Jimmy?
How's that for a spread?
A spread eagle across the block. It's good to see you. Thank you for staying up, mate. It's late night with Bill and Dill. Hey, how you been, mate? What have you been up to today?
I'm good, mate. Just had work and a bit of a lovely dinner, and now I'm talking to two of the best entertainers in the business.
Oh, thanks, mate.
He's too good.
you're too
Hey, I've got
kind.
a serious question for you based on what we just spoke about. Do you prefer Makita, Milwaukee, or Ryobi?
Oh,
Or DeWalt?
I mean, I use Makita,
Yeah, good work.
but if I had the choice, you got to go the red.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mate,
and is that because both you and Billy have red hair?
Mate, it's like we're the same person, man, because
It's
I
like-
said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I said,
Are you connected?
you're born into it. But anyway,
Yeah, you wouldn't get a deal.
you wouldn't get it.
I've never felt so isolated.
Even though he's all Milwaukee. No, Makita.
Yeah.
Mate, fucking Sydney Tools. To get them all in there. We said Bunnings, Sydney Tools, Masters, mate. Fucking
Mitre 10.
Mitre 10, Dog-a-log.
I mean, it does sound like you guys might have some room for a bit of advertising in the show. Maybe
mate, I'll wear a hard hat the whole show. Fucking just get me all
You know they're listening.
Yeah, I just want anything but being on the tools.
Yeah.
Love talking about it.
Yeah, we want
Ain't being on them.
Yeah.
But Jimmy, we've given you a call this evening to discuss the viral video that Dill and you made, and it is so fucking funny.
We just watched the footage back on the podcast as a team, and we want to hear your perspective on this infamous day.
Honestly, I'd say that it's probably just a deep story of true friendship, really.
Yeah. Friendship did win that day.
And commitment to that friendship.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about this clip is where Dill. My favorite angle is the boys filming him and ripping into him, ripping in. That's my favorite angle because they're just like, "Who's this for?" It's like, I think I hear Jason tell he's explaining how to drop in on a skimboard. Who the fuck's this for?
Who's he even talking to?
Yeah, no one's doing this ever. Right?
Like they thought I was doing like a tutorial or something.
Yeah, they're like ripping into him. Like, fuck, I really wish I was in that circle. It's like, you know what? Yeah, you got a point. Dylan is an idiot. And then when he goes for the thing, it's such a funny video because he drops and fuck does he hit his head. He hits his head so
dude, you can hear on the footage like
he hits his head. But then I'm like, God.
I gotta tell you, Billy Bell, I was closer to Dylan hitting his head than anyone other than Dylan, and it was a fucking sound.
Oh, it was a thud. I can't
indescribable.
It was like New Year's Day.
True
explosive.
You know, people smell a corpse and they're like, "Oh, that's a very distinct smell. I'll never smell anything like that ever again. I know that's a corpse." That's the same thing with Dylan hitting his head on like 12 millimeter.
Oh, dude, he was so close to being to the grass plywood. Too. If he just held off a little bit longer, he would have been on grass.
I would have been home free.
Different story. But the best part, so he's hit his head. I remember watching it for the first time, but I'm like, oh, mate, that is very funny and brutal. I'm glad he committed to the bit, but he's like, keep watching. I'm like, hang on. How's this going to get better? He starts walking over to the mic. What were you doing? You were going to film the mic and talking to the mic. Is that what you were going to do? That's what I got from the video.
What happened was his hat came off, which had the mic attached to it.
Dill's renowned for losing a hat. I think he does it on purpose now.
I honestly don't.
Like the famous backflip clip, and everybody's like, does anybody else notice the hat come off his head? Like there's 50 comments. How many views does that video have?
I think it got like 20 million views.
Yeah. There's 10,000 of them talk about, am I the only guy noticing the hat?
Yeah, a lot of hat talk. My hat has a personality of itself.
That hat's going to go on auction.
It's become a stick, really.
Yeah. Speaking of hats real quick, I know this is a side note, but Don Bradman's hat from one of his last tests is going up for sale. I'm only saying this because the guy that bought the last one is the owner of Rode that made Rode mics.
Oh.
Yeah, paid $400K for it.
Wow.
So if you're hearing this, Rode mics, send us some money. If you can spend some money on silly fucking hats, but you send it to someone who's using your fucking product, you fucking dog.
Hey.
Thank you, Al. I'm like, how many swear words can I get in before I get a hey? But yeah, Jimmy, so you walk over to the Rode mic.
Well, the thing is that, you know, once again, as commitment to both getting the shot and to my best mate Dill, is that I saw that his hat had fallen off with the microphone attached to the hat naturally.
Yes.
And I thought, well, the shot needs to continue, and there's the microphone. I better grab that and say something. But
what were you going to say?
I didn't know what. Well, I didn't know what to say. So I thought that I was going to work it out on my way over. which I don't know if you can tell by the footage, not a far distance.
You're taking your time too.
I think this is my favourite part of the story.
Dude,
he was telling me this in person.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
very funny. I'm like, get him on. We're going to
he was like, I just got to figure out what to say by the time I get to the microphone.
Yeah, it's like 3 steps.
Yeah.
It was a time slows down situation.
Yeah, slow motion.
Yeah.
He's like Neo in the Matrix.
Down scenario, and it didn't go the way I thought it would. I didn't make I guess I didn't make the connection that if Dylan was dropping in on a skimboard on a piece of plastic covered in soap and water, that for some reason when I stepped on that in my 2-year-old Crocs with no tread on them, it might be a little slippery.
And they're real Crocs, aren't they? Because there were some people, I don't want to point fingers, but there were some people wearing fake Crocs.
Yeah.
I nearly called the authorities that night.
Man, I got to tell you, there's an inquiry going into counterfeit Crocs in the outer eastern suburbs of Melbourne, and it's a problem, really.
It's a problem. I'm not the biggest fan of Crocs, and I'm surrounded by them all the time. But what gets my goat even worse is counterfeit Crocs.
Yeah.
Look, just buy the genuine article. All right. Maybe if Crocs sent me a pair of cowboy Crocs, I might jump over.
Well, just a little side note on that as well.
There's a lot of notes. A lot of notes here.
Yeah, not to sidetrack your in-depth conversation, no doubt.
Don't let me see some other product I want to speak about.
I did a side-by-side comparison on the fake Crocs, and they were pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, I found them on Alibaba. You can get a pair of Crocs without the Croc logo on it. Same product, $6.
Yeah.
I paid $110 for my brand new Croc branded Crocs.
See, when I seen these Croc branded Crocs, though, I thought that was definitely Spono. There's no way I swallowed a bug.
You know what the honest truth is?
There's no way he bought that.
I used my Telstra points to buy them.
Oh, okay.
Saved them up for 5 years to buy Crocs.
Oh, God. They're high-vis ones, too. Reflector Crocs.
Yeah, they're reflective.
For someone that, for tax purposes, hasn't had a job for 7 years, Dylan, you shouldn't be splurging on Crocs like that.
Yeah.
You're right.
You should do something else. But let's digress on the Croc talk.
Anyway, back to Jimmy's approaching the microphone.
So
what will happen next?
He's upright at this point.
He's vertical.
Mate, it's a time stand still, and then it's I was on my way over to try and make a bit of commentary, and next thing you know, I'm on the said plastic mat covered in soap.
The noise you made
water.
too. Whoa!
You know the funny thing about that noise, Billy?
Yeah.
Is that I was actually there. Where were you, mate?
Yeah.
He was playing with fucking gremlins made at a toy store in Melbourne.
Picking up a Barbie doll from Melbourne or some shit.
It's the ugliest fucking Barbie doll I've ever seen. Fuck, talk about wrinkly skin.
It's a gremlin. All right, guys.
That's what it says, huh?
Yeah, I'm bringing him in next week. But that was. I just love the angles. I love that we got a POV of it too. We're just looking up at the sky at one point. But I think when you said earlier that friendship really won, Dyl then gets up. Let's be honest, your stack wasn't that bad. All right, let's be honest. I don't want to compare stacks to stacks. I don't want to talk down someone's trauma. But if we're gonna put them together, one was a lot worse. Dyl ends up getting up and goes, "Are you okay?" That was my favourite part. He hit his head that hard. He goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Fuck, man, what a guy."
He hit his head so hard, once again, it delaminated the plywood underneath. And I walk over and try to pick up his hat. And then I just slip over on a bit of plastic, and he gets up and is trying to comfort me. Still, that's just good friendship right there.
That's it.
I was committed to the shot. We'll give.
Yeah, that's it. You got to commit to the bit. Commit to the bit. Sorry, my girlfriend's wondering where I am. She doesn't know I'm up late night podding with the boys. But Jimmy,
I'd do anything for you, Jimmy.
Jimmy, it was very fun. It was very fun seeing you again.
But are you okay? You never answered the question.
Yeah, we never got through that.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Leave room for just in case there's a sub issue comes up down the track.
Hey, Jim, when you got
fill
home,
in an incident report.
Yeah, please.
when you got home, did you tell your beautiful girlfriend Bella had a big stack today on the ramp? Big skate stack.
You know what? I actually didn't, but I sent her the video. And
what was the review?
In bed the following morning, I was still trying to sleep, and then all of a sudden she starts cackling next to me.
She'd just seen it.
And
and you're like, hold up, just wait. I'm about to sleep too. She's just beaming at Dylan's dispense.
Well, I think that I send some pretty funny memes. So, I was like, I got her with a good one. And then
you realised you were
about
the meme.
7 hours.
How good's claiming ownership of someone else's funny work? Well, yeah, I sent that meme. I found it. That's funny.
But he was the meme. He was the
No, but he was
guy.
just saying before, he's like, I thought you was looking at one of my funny memes that I've collected. I'm like, yeah, I feel the same way. I'm like, hey, babe, do you love that one? That was a good one, eh?
That was a zinger.
You are like that.
So what did she say, Jimmy?
Yeah. She called me a dickhead and rolled back over.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I had the same conversation with my missus. And then I'm like, look how funny this is. And then she didn't laugh at the Dyl part, but she laughed at the Jimmy part.
Dude, I showed everyone in the gym today and I'm like, hang on, it's not over yet. And they all like, just to see your reaction, Jimmy, like you getting up laughing, they was like, oh.
What, they were still waiting for Jimmy? I was laughing at the Jimmy part.
That's what I'm saying. They laughed at the Jimmy part, and then they saw his reaction of him getting up laughing, and that's what sets everyone off.
They go, he's okay.
He's okay, thank God.
And
oh
mate.
I think, well, because I know that when you fell, you can hear everyone just go, oh, and then when I fell, it just instant laughter. No one gave a shit.
Mate, it was great. It was good. It was good.
That was the only birthday wish I had, was for my friends to smile as much as I did that day.
Yeah, he's still got a permanent smile.
Yeah.
Yeah. And once again, shots fired, I was the only one filming because everyone else was a dad and just getting a night off away from the kids. So.
Yeah, man, they were just putting their feet up, fucking talking about dad stuff.
And I really respected how you got up off the couch and you got up nice and close. You got the angle. You made sure it was all good, and you went the extra mile to get the commentary at the end. And you paid the price, but ultimately, it created the perfect moment. And we're so privileged to spend the night talking to you about it. So thank you so much, James.
Jimmy, thank you so much for this, man. We've really talked longer than the actual fucking game. But the breakdown needed to happen.
Yeah, and I think everyone really respected the debrief on this very.
I felt like an asshole because I thought I'd missed a phone call at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
and it's now
we've had a technical difficulty come out the wazoo tonight.
We may have got distracted with some other things, but we saved the best to last, and I'm glad we could have this moment together as a tribe and as a unit.
That's it.
And we all lived, loved, and learned together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and everyone else laughed at us.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was. You put your body on the line, and it's real to me, goddammit. And we love you for it.
All right, Jimbo. If anyone wants to check out Jimbo's Instagram, he posts some amazing film photographs.
Get it out there.
He's an exceptional friend and an exceptional photographer, and we love him very much. And he's going to come back and be in person on the podcast very soon.
Very soon.
Yeah, I'll come in, hang out.
Oh, mate, we'd love to have you.
I've got one last question for you, James.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
Do you have an inspirational quote for the viewers of the Dyl and Bill podcast?
Yeah, please. Please lay one on us.
Oh, an inspirational quote. You can achieve anything with a big enough run-up.
I love that. You got Al Chortland back there.
Oh,
you got him. You got him. But mate, thank you so much for this, and we'll catch up with you soon.
We love you lots, Jimmy. From one redhead to another.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Later.
Love you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Oh, that was great stuff. Really great stuff. We love Jimbo here at Bill and Dyl.
Bill and Dyl Inc.
Incorporated.
Incorp. But guys, what a lovely app. They said we couldn't do it. We've done it again.
Sidebar. So Billy started this whole fucking thing about this big beef between the Hoyts and Village, two powerhouses of cinemas here in Australia. And we've created a bit of controversy on the internet. People are divided over this topic.
Yep. It's it's shaking the foundations to their very knees.
We've got our first video message here from
Zeke.
One of our supporters, the one,
Zeke,
the
baby,
only
check his
Zeke.
stuff out. He's making movies. He's doing all sorts of shit. Friend of the pod, Zeke, take it away of your experience of what the freakiest thing that you've seen in a Hoyts theatre, is it? Pretty sure it was
Just
a
the
Hoyts.
theatre? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You don't see this shit in Village. That's all I'm going to say.
This is the first time we're watching it.
Sadly, there isn't much to the story other than I was at a Village.
Fuck.
It was in 2015. It was at Fast and Furious 7. And I swear there was a dude getting sucked off up near, like, the front. Which I just think it's such an odd movie for that to happen. Because, like, it's just not it. But it was at a Village. And Village is better than Hoyts.
Thank you.
Because Hoyts tickets are like $25.
Exactly.
And Village tickets are like $12.
Yep.
And also, their seats are comfier.
Yep.
And it feels more like an actual cinema.
Preach.
And not like, I don't know, a room full of dirty, gross people. I don't know, I like a Village more. Also, their like selection of movies is more eclectic than a Hoyts. But Hoyts got anime, so that's alright. I saw Dragon Ball at the Hoyts.
I have seen.
I don't know, man. Village is better.
Oh, there was a cat.
It was in the background.
That was a cat. Thank you, Ziggy, baby. Cop and Dome watching Dom. Would be pretty good.
Well done.
It's pretty good. I was like, is he going to take my joke?
No.
Nah.
Well done.
But like also being at the back, you know, your head's already like that. So he's like, oh. But yeah, fuck it. The hunt continues. Please go vote. Let your voice be heard. This is probably the most high stakes election this year.
Bigger than Donald.
Don who?
Yeah, Don what?
Kamala what? Kamala Kawalo.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got to go. We're delusional here. I think there's gas fumes coming in here. I don't know what's going on.
Do you want to do one Aussie English real quick?
No.
Okay, we'll save it for next week.
It's been nearly 2 hours.
We love you guys
we
so
love
much.
you so much. We used to struggle for time. Now we just fucking chill.
We've got too much to say.
Got too much to say.
Now we struggle to shut you up.
We're going. Love you.
All right, guys. Love you so much. Give us 5 stars on Spotify. We love
please,
you.
do the
Subscribe on
stars.
YouTube.
Well, even if you just get the video, fast forward it to the end, 5 stars.
Just do what Billy does and just steal everyone's phone at the pub and give them 5 stars.
Please do it because you can claim it on your tax. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Oh, you actually made it to the end. That's either dedication or desperation. But hey, since you're here, hit subscribe on YouTube and toss a 5-star review on Spotify. Not because they've earned it, but it will help trick Spotify into thinking this is worth listening to. Who knows? Next time, they might even make sense. Maybe.